hier. Ska här faktiskt svimma nu.
You need to stop pushing.
Swing.
Ow! Can't be bad.
Got to be more careful. Can't stay here. It's giving way. That was close. All right. Jonah, I may have found it. The hidden city. I'm gonna look for the serpent with a silver eye. Hello? Hello? I can help you.
Get back! You don't belong here!
Listen, I know it hurts, but
Malfunction!
Trinity.
Thank you.
¡Fuelle! ¡Fuelle!
Who are you? What's your purpose here?
I'm a researcher. Lara Croft.
They'll be back. We must find safety. Bring her. You're not only my son, you're my heir. You must not court unnecessary danger. Had you not been there, would this woman have found us? I'm glad you're safe. If you're not with the cult, how did you find this place?
I followed a map from a temple. I was expecting ruins, not you or any of this. The cult. Why did they attack your son? I recognize their insignia. I know them as Trinity. I'm trying to stop them.
Stop them from doing what?
They're looking for an artifact. Some sort of box connected to a moon goddess.
Why do you want it? To steal it? Sell it?
No. I just can't let Trinity, the cult, get to it first. They're too dangerous.
Why? What have they done to you?
They killed my father. Can I show you something? Do you know what this is?
This is Paititi. You're already here.
Paititi, the hidden city. But what's this eye?
That is a place of death and sacrifice. And you think your artifact is there?
Yes.
None who has gone has ever returned.
I'd be willing to try.
You would risk it simply to stop the cult.
Yes.
Bring him in.
Jonah.
Are you okay?
Do you know this man?
He's my best friend. Abby.
She's fine.
Who else is looking for you?
There's no one else.
I believe we're seeking the same thing. We will bring you to the serpent with the silver eye, but we'll keep your friend here. You won't get very far if you're lying, and he will not be comfortable.
You don't need to do that.
It's fine. I'll stay.
Etzli, get this woman some clothes. Uchu, keep him company.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
All right. Pretty nice place.
Quiet.
apologize. As the rebel leader, I have to be careful. I am the rightful queen, Honoratu. Etzli, you still owe me a scouting report.
Yes, Mom. There was one thing this morning.
Yes?
I saw Hakan debating with his neighbor. He seemed angry. As I came near, they suddenly stopped talking. Then they started laughing as if one had told a joke.
He's planning something. Good work.
Thank you, Mother.
Hi.
As you can see, secrets don't stay secret for very long in Paititi. If you were to deviate from the plan,
You'd find out quickly. I see that.
she's here to help me find something I lost. You don't have to worry about that.
Was Father a scout when he was my age?
He was a hunter.
Was he ferocious?
He could be, but he was also very kind. Look around if you wish. I will be in the market across the river when you're ready to find the box of Isha.
Careful, friend of Unuratu. The Jaguar warriors. Don't get too close to them. They are always watching for rebel activity. And they have no mercy. Careful, friend of Unuratu. The Jaguar warriors. Don't get too close to them. They are always watching for rebel activity. And they have no mercy.
But I saw. He has them.
Enough, Taki. You lost your dice, fine. But don't lie about it.
Are you okay?
No. Pisco the Dead took my dice, and no one believes me. But he took them.
A dead man took your dice. Are you sure you didn't lose them?
Ugh, you're as bad as the rest of them.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll tell you what. I'll pay very close attention, and if I see Pisco the Dead, I'll ask for your dice back.
Really? You believe me?
It wouldn't be the first time the dead seemed to speak to me.
There's no one wants to watch today.
Do you believe that major events in life can be traced back to a single moment? I do. Take what's happening now. Had Amaru and Saidi not fought that day during the famine, and had Saidi not insisted, despite Amaru's wishes, that it should be him who would go beyond the safety of the borders to hunt for the village, perhaps things would be different today. You see, Amaru felt responsible for his brother's death. I heard him the night they pulled Sairi's body from the wilderness. He was beside himself with grief. I think that was the moment. It broke Amaru. He took complete control of Paititi after that. He wanted to protect us all, because he couldn't protect Sairi.
I caught a fish once at home, in the well. Papa says it's because there are tunnels filled with water under some houses. Funny, huh?
A little advice. Stay out of the wilderness, friend. Something dangerous prowls out there. This is as near as I ever go. And even then, I make sure not to keep my back to the jungle for too long at a time.
Beware. We've uncovered a wolf den in the area. But then again, maybe that is why you're here.
What do you mean?
The gods have sent one outsider to hunt another. Very appropriate. Best of luck on your hunt.
During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war.
Hi, top shooter. You overspoken?
No, my chat's broken. There's a big difference.
It's a bit humbling to be here in Paititi. I didn't foresee any of this. I was expecting an ancient place, artifacts, tombs. I just failed to imagine people. I was so focused on the trail of clues, I didn't even stop to wonder. I didn't mean to interfere, but Trinity's here.
What?
Take off.
Well, my phone's crashed. Look.
Straight on.
Yeah, I know. I can't do anything, look.
I don't know.
Is this switched off?
Is that just restarted, so?
Yeah.
Is it posting?
No!
Your phone's don't mind literally.
Guys, my phone's just switched off.
Literally by itself.
And I haven't pressed nothing.
You couldn't do anything, I think. Anything?
Yeah, that man watch. It's going weird.
I make my way all the way over to him, and he tells me we can't barter. Said I had nothing he wanted. Imagine that. Surrounded by garbage and entrails, and he thinks he can talk to me like that? Well, he just lost a customer. I'll never visit his stall again. All my business will be conducted at the market from now on.
Beautiful.
Will you trade? Please. I have barely made enough to offer in tribute.
Tribute to who?
The cult of Kukulkan, of course. They demand half of all profits earned on market day. But if they think I tried to short them...
I understand.
Thank you, Ishiki. Will you trade then? You must offer more for that.
Oh.
The gods favor us both.
What you doing, phone? I want to play Super Mario. Don't take the piss out of me. Luigi.
I'm always ready to trade.
I don't recognize you. What are you doing here? Where did you get that tunic?
It was given to me by Unuratu.
Oh, you are the Queen's guest? I meant no offense. Please, you must forgive me.
It's all right. Don't worry.
How may I help you?
The god has marbles lying around.
There's no fun with my marbles. They're intact, aren't they?
No.
Thank you,
You
Ishiki.
didn't even supposed to agree with that one, right?
Luigi! Super Mario! Two guns done.
I think that's one.
Technically two.
How?
You've
6
done the
out of
machine.
8.
Your rifle?
I haven't.
Alright, sorry, you're hot.
Yeah.
Oh. Come on, download. I want to play Mario Kart. On my phone. Yay! He's a Mario. Bro, do you trust it? I'm not twisted. Who do I want to be? I want to be Peach. Ooh, go on, I'll have it. Yeah. Luigi!
You're here during a busy time, friend. The tanners, the butchers, the weavers, the dyers, even the teachers. All the districts are preparing. The market will be busy. Great things are on the horizon for the city and its people. We all must do what we can to help Kukulkan usher in a new world.
Sorry, guys. My volume wasn't turned down there, sorry. Ah, you son of a
Look what I
bitch!
have for you.
Yee!
May the gods smile upon you.
Way.
Hi, hello.
How may I help you? Very good.
Yeah! Where do I go?
Here you go. Very good.
I can't drive! I can't drive! I can't drive! Yay! Yay! Oh, well, I didn't know there was 2 fucking laps. I thought there was 1!
This elaborate pipe is sculpted to resemble Shaquatl, an Aztec serpent spirit painted in green, blue, and yellow. Its sides are decorated with semi-precious stones. The inclusion of jade indicates at least a measure of Maya influence.
You fucking meanie man! Full of the head.
The hole still reeks of burnt roots and smoke. Not an entirely unpleasant aroma.
That'll teach you to fucking take over me, won't it? Eh? You bastardo. Come on. Yay! Done his first place. Woo! Ooh. Check me out, eh? Huh? Yeah! I'm on first place! Yay! I'm on first place!
What is this? Cultist.
No,
Waiting for their day to appear.
Do it again, do it again.
When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
Yeah.
The sacrifice is my duty.
Aww.
But this cult leader will take my place and attempt to become the god. He believes we can remake the world and live in a paradise of his design.
Remake the world?
You got weird jokes there when you won.
Just a fucking bit.
What?
I've heard those
Oh,
words
no, I'm
before.
not paying 20 quid for that.
There he is.
No, I'm not.
I know him. That's Dr. Mingus.
Behold! The instrument of our unity and salvation!
You got rid of it?
Soon, our dreams of peace and safety will be realized.
They already call him Kukulkan. But his real name is Amaru. He was born here, but raised, lied to, by outsiders. The people believe in him.
But you don't.
My late husband, Saidi, was his brother. They had differences over the future of Paititi. When Saidi died, Amaru devoted himself to the cult.
You have seen the storm. You are worried about worse to come. I assure you that Paititi will persevere and thrive forever!
I know he will. If Amaru is successful, all of us who disagree will never see this paradise. The rebels will be discarded.
Not if they don't find the box.
Yes. Our best hope is to find it first. Perhaps Amaru might still be brought to see love and reason.
Death to the outsiders! Retribution will come!
Hakan! Enough!
We must strike while the snake is within reach.
Justice will be met in good time. Do not jeopardize our rebellion for the sake of impulse. Edsley, go scout ahead. We'll meet you at the edge of the mountain. Last warning. Go. Follow Edsley. Your clothing won't hide you long from these guards.
Okay, I'll find the box.
You've been warned to keep the peace.
I was just out for a pleasant stroll with my son.
Amaru is losing his patience.
It won't happen again.
Jonah, can you answer?
Yeah, me and Ucha set up camp. Everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits.
Different
My wife is very ill.
shooting
As are many
and
others.
swearing now.
brought by the
Last top
outsiders.
shooter
Someone should
and
do
Mike
something.
Gibbons says hi.
Hi, Mike.
Gosh.
Ah! Go away, shoot me off! Ah!
Really? I don't feel want to know that, you know.
That was me uncle. La 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 la. Chibi chow 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 chow.
Legend is that the Ring of Seven stand guard over reaches. But I've looked all over the place and I still haven't been able to find them. It doesn't make any sense. Why go to the trouble of making up a riddle and then not having it pay off?
As it was foretold, heralded by the column of flame burning through the night, and the destruction of our temples, and the warnings of the weeping woman and the two-headed man, the strange warriors astride great deer arrived with the rising sun. They murdered the weak leaders and claimed the land and the people as their own.
Why does anyone send me a message? You can talk in the chat.
Can't figure out the dialect. I must be missing something. Are you Pisco the Dead?
You can see me? At last, Pisco is seen. Are you also dead, Ishiki?
No. So you are Pisco the Dead?
I am Pisco, servant of the gods.
I'm Lara.
Lara. Nice name, Lara. You are not dead.
Neither are you.
Oh, but I am. As a child, I was to be sacrificed. I was brought to the mountain. The ritual was completed, but...
He's done 26%.
Only my body. I am dead to all my friends and family. I live by the offerings that are left for me.
I met a boy who says Pisco stole his dice.
Taki? He's the son of a very arrogant noble. He insisted we play a game. He lost. I don't have many things, but I won those dice fair and square. If you want, I'll play you for them. Do you want to play a game?
What's the game?
Talk to 5 people who have been cast out. Hear their wisdom and tell me why Taki lost, and I'll give you the dice.
I can do that. I don't understand. It's almost like a creel.
It is busy today. Kukulkan may have promised we'll thrive, but many make their own offerings.
Unuratu and her rebels are the true sons and daughters of Paititi, if you're asking. I'm not the only one who thinks it either. Just the only one with the guts to say it, apparently. The cleansing is upon us, and it should be Unuratu's line that sacrifices Kukulkan to restore the sun, and not the other way around. But thoughts like that have a way of getting people dead, so it's no wonder they aren't voiced.
Where's my mother?
She's settling matters between the guards and her Khan.
What's it like outside Paititi?
Well, a lot of things. It's a very big world.
Bigger than Paititi?
Bigger than 100 Paititis.
What? Will you take me there?
I think your mother might have something to say about that.
What you're looking for is in there.
How will I know when I found the right chamber?
By the smell of death. If you survive, you can find your way back through the old irrigation system. I'll meet you there. Be careful. The cult often patrols there.
A ceremonial whistle used during human sacrifices. The sound emitted from the skull-shaped instrument has been compared to the tormented screams of the dying and the dead. Its shrill cry is said to clear a path to the underworld for the recently deceased. The death whistle has also been used as an instrument of war, its cry striking fear into the heart of the unknowing enemy. surging population and lack of civil planning caused the settlement many problems. Farmers clear-cut jungle to use the fertile riverbanks for their crops, resulting in a devastating flood in the first heavy rains. Overhunting forced hunters to travel ever further to find game. Several groups, each vying for controlling interest in the settlement, debated often fiercely on the best manner of solving these problems. This is a formidable weapon. Heavy wood lined with sharp obsidian teeth. It could easily stop an unarmored enemy. And if the bloodstains are any indication, it has. The canopa serves as a receptacle for offerings of cocoa and animal tallow. The stuffed canopa is thrown into the farmer's field at the start of the harvest season as a gift of Pachamama, the mother god. It is said, if the present is accepted, the farmer will yield large crops in a successful breeding season. Cinnabar was used in the ancient... The monogram reads PHF. That has to stand for Percival Harrison Fawcett. Whatever weapon these were attached to has rusted away in the jungle's humidity. There's something etched on them. Can barely make it out. Percy Fawcett. But we must be thousands of kilometers from his last known position. Within lies Raleigh Rimmel, friend, 1925. There's a little more. Beware, traps ahead.
Oh, she says yes. And hallelujah.
All right. Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Instead of cleaning my hands.
All right.
This stuff ranks. Literally. this?
I don't think anything could have prepared me for this place.
Ah,
The
this is
people,
my fucking
their
ring.
history, everything they've lived and who they are today.
Yes.
To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him. Through there. Having not heard from Lopez, some among the leadership began to have their doubts about him. Our group dispatched south to investigate. We sent the natives in first, uncertain those in the city had not killed Lopez on his arrival. They returned with reports of how sick the city was, and we quickly formed a plan to utilize this to our advantage. This seems to represent Unuratu leading a group in rebellion. There is a near-total eclipse in the background. Smell. This must be the place Etsley mentioned. Steady, Lara, steady.
Someone should send us an email. I don't even recognize. Someone called Christopher from Leeds. Where did you get my email from? I don't even know you. Don't even email me again.
Yeah.
I know, right? It's only certain people that can have my email.
This must be the place Etsley mentioned. Steady, Lara, steady. I'm gonna be sick.
No, my own cousin doesn't even want to. Total is.
You can do this. ritual sacrifice. Great. I guess I have no choice.
Why are you looking at me like that for?
No, it's okay anyway. Come on, boys.
What do you want about?
Don't know what's happening to me, okay?
Is this one of the rebels?
Yep. Also, Ryan's give me a dislike again.
A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track. Yes.
I just told you
there.
on the screen, so I could say something. You got me drift.
Aye.
And tell them what I really want. Whoop, wrong one. Whatever you think
The
of them.
smell keeps getting stronger.
Would you even come
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Uchu.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Unuratu's, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Looks like this is the only way, okay? I can use that lever to fill this pool. Full of oil and blood. That puddle could be flammable. That barrier's down. Need to keep moving. Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber? Must have taken hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels.
not the top part, right? It's the bottom part. Cause look, it's gonna go straight. Try again. You set it on fire first.
Damn, it's flowing to the wrong place. I'll have to align the channels to fill the pool in front of the gate.
So turn that on again.
So the top part's right.
Yeah. So we've got to get the bottom part.
I don't know how you move the bottom part right then.
You can't?
Right, so we've got to line the bottom part up, then do the top part, then do this part by itself.
Try now. Oh no 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 no
It's gonna go down
Look,
there.
it's gonna go there. Yeah. Spin it again. What are you doing? I said spin it again. It's not gonna go because it's gonna go down the hole.
It's not. If you look.
Oh wow. It is.
It's actually not.
Okay, if you say so, try then. I was right, you were wrong.
The bottom one's on. That's the bottom one's not in place.
I did fucking say that.
No, you didn't. You didn't say
Yes, I did.
You didn't say the bottom was not in place.
Don't stall on me, Rick. Where are you going? Going the right way. Oh no. Right, there you go. All the right place. Ready to set it on fire? Now.
Okay, now to bring that barrier down. Igniting the oil could burn the barrier down. Now, to find the silver box. A serpent. This must be what Trinity's missing.
There's the little rebel prince.
Esley!
Over there! Get her!
Head back. Uchu has something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
I've never seen Uchu so angry.
Uchu? Really? What happened?
I shouldn't gossip, but he and Kabil were arguing. They kept their voices down, but you could see the anger rising off of each of them.
Assassin?
The new methods of agriculture introduced by the cult of Kukulkan have only succeeded in destroying more crops. First, the bee colonies collapsed. Then the cocoa crop failed. The earth is too damaged for anything but corn to grow, and the stalks are flimsy. We must take action, or Paititi will suffer a tremendous famine. This is a traditional foot plow, still used in the Andes today, even outside Paititi. Sometimes the simple ways are still the best. Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured. Unuratu! Etzli's been captured.
I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get to him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior. What's that? This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of eggshell connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be sudden, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one, by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Etzli, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
Stuff in here?
I don't know. Try to get a low profile.
I would go. I can't abandon my post here. Time is running short. It would mean a lot more to Noratu and rebellion.
You wanna do it?
Alright guys, we are gonna leave here. Now go here. Take care of one another. Stay safe. Until then, see you in the next one.